right in front of Shimokitazawa station. So this side, the south, is the more sort of commercial side of things. So this side is slightly less commercial, but it's full of the tiny stores, second-hand shops, cafes, restaurants, the vintage clothing stores that give Shimokitazawa its special atmosphere. You can see just above the station is kind of very messy. There's kind of scaffolding and stuff up here. This sort of construction mess is all around the station, and apparently it's construction in preparation for a highway that's going to go through Shimokitazawa and completely split the north from the south. It's already quite difficult to get from north to south. This passageway here is the only part that you can get through. It's a bit of a bottleneck. As part of life on present-day Kitazawa, and in 5 or 10 years, the place is probably going to look completely different. Behind me is the north exit to the station, and you can see the construction is getting really intense. Shimokitazawa 大学って本当の大学ですか？
活動をやっている大学じゃないんですけど、もともと学生さんが集まって始めたので、それがついてるみたいなんですけど、今はそういうんじゃないですか。
なるほど。定期的にやってる。
そう、月1でこれやってるんですよ。このイベントが月1で年に2回ぐらい町全体のお祭りに絡めてやったりとかもします。
そうですか。
その時はね、人がいっぱいいてね、こっちが嬉しいみたいな。
This is the northern side of the station. The southern side is a little busier, but the northern side has more of what you'd call the Shimokitazawa vibe or atmosphere. It's got a lot more small shops, especially a lot more vintage clothing shops. So we're going to explore a few. Shimokitazawa was not just about grunge either. Hayden Ashbury, that's a pretty famous shop around here which deals in the slightly classier stuff, for which you pay slightly higher prices. New York Joe Exchange is one of the big names in Shimokitazawa for second-hand clothing. We've just dropped into a little tofu restaurant. Tofu is the main theme. It's all you can eat. It's got a little bit of fish, apparently, some natto, the fermented beans, etc. And they've got their own tables, seating there. Let's have a look. So the food has just turned up, and I went for the big rice, which truly is big. There are two kinds of natto I could choose from. One was edamame natto, that's slightly bigger beans, and this is wakame natto, seaweed natto, with smaller beans. You might be able to see the green seaweed inside. And it comes with a raw egg, which you break and empty over your rice. Mix it all in. You can get free refills. This is one of the eastern points of Shimokitazawa. You can see the big arch behind me, lined with all the shops which we've just seen. Coffee shops, restaurants, second-hand clothing stores. Behind me is Shimokitazawa Marche. It's one of the biggest shopping complexes in Shimokitazawa. It's jam-packed full of all sorts of weird and wonderful little stores. So let's have a look inside. Bookstores, Shimokitazawa is a big place for theatre, very small theatres like the one right behind me. There are dozens of them dotted all throughout the area, and they attract their small bands of fans. you can see, we're out of the main drag of Shimokitazawa. We've come to what almost looks like a rural part of the district, and we're heading towards a temple called Shingenji. It might seem like a long way from all the hustle and bustle, but it's actually only 5 minutes walk. So not even 5 minutes walk from the main streets of Shimokitazawa, we've come to this very placid, tranquil Shingenji Temple. Let's have a look inside. One of Shingenji's biggest features is this massive icho or ginkgo tree up here. Right in front of Kitazawa Hachiman Shrine, which is just like 30 seconds walk from the temple we just saw now, Shingenji. This is the biggest Shinto shrine in the vicinity, and they have a huge Shinto festival here every year. We're sort of at the bottom end of Shimokitazawa at the moment, the south end, south of the station. This street going up here is leading up to the station. You could call this the more commercial end of Shimokitazawa. It's got more sort of chain stores and the regular stores you'll see in any part of Tokyo. But in actual fact, it's the northern end which has more of what makes Shimokitazawa special.